Once you've given the STAR test and analyzed the students that need intervention in your class, the next step would be setting progress monitoring goals for them. To do this, you click on the STAR reading button, screening progress monitoring and intervention, and it will bring you to this window. Once the window is closed and you click on this window, the progress monitoring goals will be selected. Your school will be in the window based on your permissions within Infinite Campus. Down here, you would come and choose your class. Again, as an administrator, you can choose more than one class. Teachers would only have the ability to choose their own course. Once you're in the progress monitoring window, it will list your students in alphabetical order with their percentile rank associated. Again, green means that it's at or above benchmark, blue is denoting that the student is on watch, yellow means intervention, and red means urgent intervention. So you now know which students you should be focusing on to set some progress monitoring goals. If you go and hover over a student's name, they are hyperlinked to a new window. When you go to that new window, you'll be able to see their scaled score, their percentile rank. Here, you'll be able to add a new goal. When you click Add Goal, the first thing you're going to need to do is name the intervention. Be specific about your name. Whatever the intervention you're choosing to do with this child, you can list that name out very specifically here. For the purposes of the video, I'm just going to call it intervention. Then you're going to set a goal, end date. So the computer knows how long that this intervention should be running for. We suggest at least 8 weeks to try the intervention out. Select my end date, and then if you scroll down, you're going to click Calculate Goal. The reason why is it's going to take this student's scaled score and percentile rank into consideration, and it's going to show you how long it's going to take to actually, during this window, how much they would have to be increasing each week. You can see on this case, the stay up, move up goal cannot be calculated. The reason is this goal is getting them all the way moved up to what they expected to be at grade level. Because the student is below grade level, it's too rigorous of a course throughout this 8-week period. So that option has been deleted. If you ever want more information about any of these or what order to do something, you click this interpretation and guidance, and it will open a very helpful PDF that has information about every single one of the boxes in here. So you can read deeper about what each of these goals means, and you can kind of remember the order that you need to click things. So for this student, you can choose a moderate, moderately ambitious, or the catch-up, keep-up goal. You can see that the moderately ambitious would have them gaining 6.1 skill score a week. The moderate was 3.7 skill score per week, and then the catch-up, keep-up would be 2.6. For this student, I'm going to choose a moderate goal, and then I would click Save. Once the intervention is saved, you'd be able to start progress monitoring. During that window, you can continue to give the student the STAR test, and it will continue to progress monitor and record that data for them outside of the window. The ultimate goal is this is what the progress monitoring will look like. Here you can see these red lines on this generated graph are where you started and ended a goal. You can see our first goal here, our student wasn't really making much growth with that first goal. So a new goal was implemented, and you can see this green line is showing you the trajectory of the star is showing you where their end goal is at the end of this 8-week period, and you can see the student is responding much better to this intervention. Each of these blue dots is an administration of the STAR actual test, and the black line will not be generated until there are actually 4 tests given. You can see the blue dots in your progress monitoring graph, but you won't be able to see the actual black or trend line until at least 4 of them have been given. So over time, you have factual data that's showing you that your student is responding to the goal or not responding to the goal, and new goals can be administered. If you wanted to go back and add another goal, once this goal was saved, you would do the exact same thing. You would go back to the student, you would see every test that the student had taken listed here, you would see the goal, and you can add another goal, or you could go back and edit a goal that is not quite working. What we would not suggest you do is delete a goal. When you click delete goal, it also deletes the data associated with that goal. So try to leave the goals in there and just add or edit current goals. All data is good data supporting the student growth.